Had a lot of problems with my health and with my diet and with my life. I used to be a chronic asthmatic, and the changes have been that I have got my levels of energy back. In fact, it's in excess right now. I have practically stopped wheezing. Also, what this has helped me achieve in these 90 days has been that the fact that I have lost about 6 kilos, and my belly fat has come down in circumference, which actually has made me far more energetic. Hi everybody, all the WildFitters out there, and to be WildFitters, I'm Ranjan. I'm from Chennai, and I am a roving educator. I do travel a lot. I travel all over India, trying to empower people through education. It wasn't such a tough diet. It was actually quite manageable, and it is quite manageable in any other part of India. So it's not just that it can be done in the metro cities. Before I joined WildFit, the kind of problems and the issues I had with my health and with my energy levels were the fact that I was very lethargic. I didn't have energy to do all the things I had wished to do. I would start my day late. My life was full of excuses, and I would find reasons not to do things. And I didn't know that it was just my diet that would actually make such a difference. And I was still willing to try. I had tried many diets, but they didn't work. I had, and I've always been plagued with asthma since my childhood. I've had problems with my intestines and my bowel movements. I've had problems even in terms of my locomotion. I've had aches and pains. I've had cramps of my legs practically every morning. And so those were the kind of problems I had, and these were chronic. Even things I would sweat, and I would very often catch a cough and cold, and these would last for months. So what really helped me was my coach, which is Rakhee Singhi, was very helpful. At every given point we had access to her, and she had access to us, and she helped us with all kinds of suggestions, which helped us along in a very positive way. She's a very positive person, and it helped us think of alternatives to what we hadn't thought of. What was really interesting is, after a point you stopped craving for starch intake. I don't miss my rice. I don't miss my chapatis or my brown bread anymore. I also do not miss my paneer or my milk intake. I don't miss my nicotine based beverages, and I also do not miss my fizzy drinks. I really find that even after all these have been dropped, my energy levels have increased. I thought it was due to that I would have more energy, but I've seen that it's this change of diet that has really helped me gain far more energy. So sometimes a lot of these myths were busted. How this whole thing was very positive for me is the fact that I don't get those leg cramps anymore. I breathe easy. There's also part of this exercise that we have to ensure that we drink a lot of water every day, and the fact that we also need to breathe easy. So there are these exercises which actually help you make it through the day, the weeks. It's fantastic, and that has helped me a lot. So the WildFit 90-day challenge is over, but it's not over actually. It just helped me find what should be my diet. It opened up new windows which I never thought I had access to. And so I'm now going to be very careful about what I eat and what I need. What is it my body really needs? It's made me aware of things I don't need, and made me aware of things I do need. and it's actually perhaps going to bring about an entire like lifestyle change. What I didn't mention in the earlier thing is it's going to help me, and I'm very like determined now to get my health back, to lose my belly completely, and to walk and get all those energy like levels back, and I'm really going to enjoy the rest of my life. So what the WildFit like diet has like done for me is the fact that I don't have asthma anymore. I am in control of my sweat allergy as well as my dust allergy, and I also have like regular like bowel movement, which I used to like suffer from earlier. So there are a lot of like benefits, and I would say that anyone who really wants to have a lifetime change, I would ask any like professional who even has a really hectic like lifestyle, this is the diet I would say you really should like adopt. And you should also have the Rakhee Singhi as your coach, because she is so enthusiastic, she is so supportive, and she is the person you've got to go to. All the best.